Hello everyone, this is my PanelView 300 Micro linked to my Allen Bradley Micrologix 1200 PLC. I've got a program on here to run two DC motors through those relays in both directions using an H-bridge circuit there, and one big DC motor or larger DC motor with only in one direction, so I have a higher current contact 24 volt DC controlled relay, single pole, single throw. So as you can see on my main program here, I have manual mode, single shot mode, and random mode. So if I go and choose manual mode, then I'll be able to move my machine in the up and down direction as well as the left and right direction. So if I push the up button here, you'll be able to see the output light and hear the relay contact, and the down button. This is left and right. I don't know if we'll be able to see the contacts actually moving there. Oh, I can a little bit. So left and right, and up and down. Okay, so now that I have the tail positioned, or the machine positioned, I'm going to move on to single shot mode, where I can now push my selector switch, my starter switch actually, and that will energize my big relay there, and it will stay energized until this sensor here, this proximity sensor, goes true. So there you can see that one, the relay, you hear the relay turn off there. And if I hit the E-stop, which is wired backwards right now, so you got to pull instead of push, then the program goes blank. And you can see the E-stop light's on. So if I turn it off again, then we're ready to go. So now I'm going to go into my random mode, which is the more complex program. And this one runs on, so you can see it starts up with two output lights. So until those will stay on until the corresponding sensors are go true. So there's the down sensor and up, so you can see when I bring the up sensor on, I change from 0 to 1 with the output contacts there. Try and get it in one screen if I can. And I'll show you the left and right. It does the same thing. So I'll zoom in here first. So that's changing output contacts 2 and 3. Same deal here, just putting them on the side of the panel. And you can see the relay contacts go here. And back to the up and down, so you can take a look at the corresponding relay contacts. So there you are. So the table will oscillate side to side, And then whenever this button is pushed, this one here, the starter button again, then our motor contact, the throwing motor contact relay will seal in. As you can see that there. And it will drop out when this proximity sensor is energized. I have a counter in there that I have to change the value of. I want it to sense 3 times and then drop out instead of sensing twice and dropping out. Okay, so that's a dry test of my PLC program running off a 12-volt battery through the inverter to power up the processor of the PLC and my 24-volt, 120-volt AC to 24-volt DC rectifier that controls the coils in each of my relays. The system voltage flowing through the coils, the contacts, not the coils, through the contacts of the relays is 12 volts to drive a linear actuator, a windshield wiper motor, and a winch motor as the throwing motor. There you have it. I hope this was informative.